Happy Transcendence Thursday, everybody. I want to talk a little bit today about how to find, capture, and access that elusive thing we call happiness or fulfillment or joy in our lives. But it's not because I'm an expert at it. It's because I'm still trying to figure out and learn how to do it myself. Last Saturday, I went to a psychic fair at the recommendation of a friend of mine, and it was an online virtual event, and there was just a few extra spots for readings during the event. So for the price of one reading, I got readings from 3 different psychics, and they were back to back. So these psychic women did not have any chance to compare notes with each other between my readings. And all 3 of the readings said the same thing. They essentially said this. They said for me to slow down, for me to play, for me to rest, and then for me to repeat, essentially to really let that sink in. And it feels very much like a message for me as I try to pivot during this time of COVID and during this time of lockdown. I've been really sort of thrown off my original pathway, what I thought was going to be my goal and direction in life, which was filmmaking. I'm not saying I won't make films. I don't know at this point, but my passion for that section of life at the moment completely evaporated when COVID hit. And instead, I felt very much called and yearning towards the metaphysical, towards the spiritual, and towards being able to explain and teach the same to the people in my world and anyone who might have ears to hear and a heart to understand. As I've done that over the summer, I've literally downloaded 30 online courses. I've enrolled in life coach programs, business accelerator programs, hypnosis classes, you name it. I've probably experimented with it in the last few months. And while it's been a crazy and fun, wild ride, it also has at times been very overwhelming, like sort of crushing under the weight of my own dreams, so to speak, because I do have a passionate heart about wanting to share wisdom, share understanding, and aid this collective body of humanity as we go through a giant planetary shift right now. So I'm just going to come out in front of you guys and say the thing that I'm dealing with and the thing that I'm struggling with, apparently verified 3 out of 3 psychics recommend slowing down, playing, resting, and repeating. And as I begin to do that, and as I begin to harness that power of slowing down and resting, I mean, harness the power is even the wrong phraseology for it. It's more just like allowing the energy. And as I allow that energy to be and let myself off the hook from having to be on some arbitrary schedule that I put myself on the hook for, my calling, my desire, and my yearning to share my wisdom nuggets with you guys shoots up. My fun with that shoots up, and my energy to do it shoots up. As opposed to it feeling overwhelming, it suddenly feels inviting again. My own calling feeling inviting. What a crazy idea, right? So if you are in a place now where you are feeling like you know you're on the right path, and you know what you're called to do, and you know what you're supposed to do, what you're meant to do, but every time you think about it, you freeze, or you get overwhelmed, or you get stuck under the tyranny of the how, as Tony Robbins puts it, then just remember that life is happening for you, not to you. Time is an illusion, and you can go at your own pace. You didn't get into this calling, whatever yours is, in order to feel this pressure and this stress and this overwhelmment. You got in it to access your own happiness and to have a positive impact on the world, and those 2 things go hand in hand. The proportion of your positive impact is directly relational to the amount of happiness that you hold. So as you continue on your forward-moving journey towards having a positive impact on the world, just remember that a key part of that journey is going to be to slow down, to play, to rest, and to repeat. I'm going to do it myself, and I challenge you guys to do it too. Love you. I trust you, humanity. Happy Transcendence Thursday.